Detroit has earned the nickname America's Comeback City for a reason.
This is the main the street of Banglatown. All the commercial districts are right here. This is where the revitalization is taking place.
During the Great Recession, the Midwestern city suffered an unemployment rate of 28.4%. Businesses closed and native-born residents left. But in recent years, immigrants have begun to replace them. In Banglatown, a once poverty-stricken neighborhood shared by Detroit and Hamtramck, Michigan, one entrepreneur is leading a movement to create a thriving cultural tourist destination.
You will hardly find any vacant spot right now. The value of the homes had gone up. Since then, businesses have been thriving and traffic has gone up tremendously.
A study by Global Detroit and the New American Economy says the influx of immigrants has prevented further population decline and is responsible for increasing the total housing value and creating or preserving more than 1,700 local manufacturing jobs. But the extent to which immigrants can be credited for the city's recovery is up for debate. The city continues to face significant barriers. Political scientist Stanley Renchon says it's misleading to consider immigrants a magic bullet.
You increase the overall financial welfare numbers in the country, but the people who benefit most from that are the immigrants themselves. And that's fine. You know, we want them to prosper. But please don't tell me that what you're doing is saving the country or the city or the town.
The Trump administration argues that low-skilled immigrants take away opportunities for native-born Americans. But Global Detroit director Steve Tabachman says foreign-born residents are doing precisely the opposite.
We see a hard-working yet very low-income community, and what I expect to see is through more people moving into the city, particularly because immigrants are driving that, neighborhood stabilizing, and those communities that stabilize will begin to retain and attract new businesses, create more jobs, and that is the pathway forward.
The positive impact of immigrant neighborhoods in Metro Detroit can be seen in long-established areas like Mexican Town, known for its vibrant restaurant scene. Jalisco native Jose de Jesus Lopez is owner of one of the neighborhood's longest-serving Mexican restaurants, a thriving business in a once-abandoned lot. The secret to his success, he says, is patience.
We need to think of Detroit as our home, where people will feel safe, and that's happening little by little. The greatest changes won't happen overnight. They happen slowly, and that's part of believing in oneself, believing in Detroit.
In Lopez's words, the American dream is about creating something that can outlive him and that will continue to provide for others. Ramon Taylor, VOA News, Detroit.